Hey guys, Archer Mark here, and I'm back with another Star Wars review. And this is the vintage collection Luke Skywalker's Tauntaun. This is pretty cool. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick this up because I'd gotten the previous Search for Luke Skywalker pack, but I was able to get to a Target again. So it was there, and I had the money, so I figured let me pick it up while I have the opportunity to. So first we'll start with the packaging, and again, the vintage collection box art is just really great. I love the art on this. And it really harkens back to the old 80s packaging. As you can see, you got the Kenner logo there. You know, and it looks like something they would have done in the vintage packaging, just with the newer figures. And you can see there's the little label. This is only at Target. So, yeah, really cool. And in fact, if you go back to some of my older videos, there's a I think a couple weeks back, I did a video on my vintage boxed Star Wars items, and there is a boxed tauntaun. And if you look at that, the packaging is very similar. So, you know, really cool, nice display on the front, and right here you got an image. There's, you know, sort of a different option you could do with the tauntaun. And there's the tauntaun by itself. Leave that on. And here you get on the back some of the various features. So it shows, get tauntaun ready for action. Movable front and hind legs. It says, removable saddle and reins. Action figure sold separately. Great Empire Strikes Back logo. And here's the top, which again gives you sort of another option, another ideas of displays or dioramas you could do. Pretty cool. I think that's all the sides. So yeah, I love the packaging on this. I don't always keep the boxes of the packaging with certain things. This is definitely something I'm going to keep. Okay, now on to the tauntaun itself. Now again, this is Luke Skywalker's tauntaun. With about a week or so ago, I did a review on the Hunt for Luke Skywalker Battle Pack, which includes a different tauntaun. Now those are basically the same, with just slight differences, and I'm going to go over that a little later. And you can see again, just like the other one, great detail, the sculpt on the head and the fur, and the saddle. You know, it is removable. Here you can see you got these two straps. You just take them off these slots, and they slide out here. Very easy. You got the working stirrups, which is really cool. Almost looks kind of like a fake leather. It has a, you know, it's plastic, but it kind of has that leathery look, which is what it probably would have been made of if this were like a real creature. Okay. Again, articulation on this is the same. You have that sort of swivel and then up and down, backwards and forwards motion with the head. And the arms are basically their ball jointed arms. You have sort of a swivel / ball joint on the hips. They move backwards and forwards, and they'll move. The hips can move out. Kind of cumbersome here, but here you can see just the movement on the legs. No articulation in the tail, and then you have ball hinged feet. So really cool. Great detail. And now, interesting thing, this costs $25. It's just a tauntaun. Whereas the Search for Luke Skywalker pack that I showed about a week or so ago, you have the tauntaun and 2 figures, and it costs the same. Now, this came out first, and I don't know. Part of the $25 is the vintage style box, which does look really cool. But I think once the other pack came out, I think either the price on this should have been lowered, or the price on the other pack should have been maybe a couple dollars higher. I don't know, something doesn't make sense there. But here I'm going to show you the differences. Here you have the tauntaun that comes with the Search for Luke Skywalker. There's minor differences. I'm going to try and put these side by side. So here, I'm not sure if, hopefully the camera will pick this up, but little differences in the paint. See here is there's a little bit of there's a lightish gray, and there's a little bit of brown beige coloring here, where this is just all gray, and it's a little darker gray. So then you can see here's the thigh with this little bit of darker brown on top of the gray, whereas the other one is a much darker coloring here and a little bit of brown spots here. You can see with the saddle, see this is a little brownish, a little more detail, where this is just a plain white, and you got the brown straps. You can see a little bit on the saddle, and just slight differences. Very slight differences. With the face, let's see. And you got that. And there's just really slight difference. The biggest differences as far as the head goes with this is, of course, since this is Luke's tauntaun, Luke's tauntaun has the broken horn. So, that's the biggest difference, really. So it's up to you on whether you want to purchase this or just purchase the Search for Luke Skywalker pack and just get this tauntaun. If you feel you need 2 tauntauns, get both. It wouldn't make sense to get 2 Search for Luke Skywalker packs, because then you get 2 Han Solos. You only need 2 Han Solos. But there you see it. They're not much difference. Again, the slight changes in the paint and the broken horn. That's the major difference. So there you go. There's not much else. I talked a lot more about this one in the other pack, so there's not much else to talk about with this guy, because it's just pretty much the same creature. So there you go. So there's my video, and on the Luke Skywalker's tauntaun. So I'd be really curious to see what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think? Is about the prices of the 2 packs? Would you want both? Would you plan on just getting one? I don't know. I'll also, I believe in 2012 there's going to be a new Hoth Luke coming out with ball jointed hips So he'll be able to ride this tauntaun. So that's something we'll look forward to. And, oh, before I forget one other thing, again, see, you can see, again, that's weird. See, you can see the sort of indentation there of, like, the belly, where, like, this piece might be removed. You know, because we see in The Empire Strikes Back where, you know, Han cuts open his tauntaun when he finds Luke to save Luke from the cold. And I really thought with one of these they would have done that. But they didn't do that. I still would love to know the reason why they decided not to do that. Maybe there's a third tauntaun that's going to be coming out that we'll have to buy if we want to open belly. So I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There it is. Hope you enjoyed my look at the vintage collection tauntaun. The Target exclusive, just like the Search for Luke Skywalker pack. So tell me what you think. As usual, rate, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you. And may the Force be with you.